Hello and welcome back to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts, and we have got a fantastic hour lined up for you all. So fantastic that Davey's already left. He's coming back, he forgot his microphone. There we go. Now, a lot of you guys, regular viewers at home, will know we get very excited here at Highlight Crafts, don't we? About a lot of different things. And this was one of these shows where every single one of us in this building has been super excited about it. We have got a fantastic resin kit. Yes, we are talking all things resin. We've got some amazing brand new moulds. We were so excited that literally as soon as we got in this morning, we're all crowding round wanting to see all these lovely bits and pieces being demolded. That is how exciting this hour is going to be. We have got tons lined up for you all. I know David has got some fabulous demonstrations. I'm so excited, I know you are as well.
I can't wait. I've been literally, when we started talking about the fact we're going to, well, resin has been part of the Highlight Crafts journey here for, well, quite a few months now, but it's getting even better and bigger, so we've got loads to share with you. But yes, couldn't sleep, Lily, couldn't sleep, too excited. I was just going home thinking, what are these molds going to look like in the morning? What are they going to look like? As soon as I came through at 7 o'clock this morning, I was straight in there.
We're all sort of gathering around, what's it going to look like, what's it going to look like, and they look amazing. Now, lots to come throughout the course of this hour, but we will just remind you, especially if you are brand new to us here at Highlight Crafts, how easy it is to watch and shop on our live shopping shows. A little bit of a mouthful that, isn't it? Live shopping shows. I won't say that too many times. But a few different ways that you can watch our shows here at Highlight Crafts. You might be watching over on our website. It could be on our YouTube, our Instagram, or our Facebook page. Now, if you're watching over on our Facebook or our Instagram, super easy to shop. Literally, while you're watching and seeing all of David's amazing demonstrations, you can shop at the very same time. Now, you'll see it on your screen already. We're starting to cycle through some of the items that we've got on today's show. Every single item will have a little code attached to it. Now, all you need to do, into that comments box, and it's exactly the same box where you type all your comments to us, whatever random question we might be asking you, or all your questions that you're getting into that comments box. You're going to type that keyword preceded by the word shop into that comments box. So, for example, shop tape, if that's the one you want to go for. Then all that will happen is we will send you a message into your inbox. So please do make sure you are checking your messages, because you will have a message from us there with a link on it. Now, on that link, just click through that link and it will take you over to our website at Highlight Crafts. Now, you'll then see that item or items, because I think there'll be quite a few goodies on this show that you want to shop for. They'll be ready and waiting for you in that shopping basket. Now, before you check out, please do make sure you are logging in to your Club Highlight account. And if you're not already a member, please sign up to our club. It's totally free to join. No joining fee or subscription or anything like that. And you will get savings on every single purchase you make of a minimum of 5%. Not just your first order, not just full priced items, but every time you shop with us here at Highlight Crafts. Plus, you will get free shipping on orders of £35 or more, and you'll be earning points on every single purchase you make as well. So get yourself signed up or logged in, and then you can check those baskets out. Now, of course, if you prefer to watch over on our website, you can shop that way as well. You will see next to whatever show it is that you're watching, all those products will start to scroll on through. Just click through whichever ones you want to add to your baskets. Once again, get yourself logged in, and then you can check those baskets out. And one final thing, if you want to make sure that you never miss another live shopping show here at Highlight Crafts, please do just type the word live into that comments box, and that allows us to send you live reminders for all of our live shows. You've never got another excuse to miss another show in future. Now that's all the housekeeping out of the way.
Housekeeping done.
Dig into the fun stuff, because we have got some fabulous goodies coming up. I mean, look at that. How incredible does that look?
It's like a block of glass. This is crystal clear. I cannot wait to share this with you. And it's brand new. It's brand new.
It certainly has. We have a few different brand new moulds for you here on this show. Lots of goodies, including a chess set.
Oh, just have a quick look. Just have a quick look.
Yeah,
you got to see it, because we can't hold it back. Look at this chess set. It is absolutely fabulous. And this is a mould that we have for you on the show with all the chess pieces and the chessboard itself. I don't know how long it's going to last. Not very long, I don't think, but...
Well, we've literally this morning, a little bit of panic stations this morning, we've already had to add extra stock to this item. So if you do want to go for your chess set, I know we're jumping ahead a little bit, but just to give you a little bit of a pre-warning, as we do think this one is going to sell out, it is shop chess for $39.99. They're all silicone moulds. You get all your lovely little chess pieces alongside that really large chessboard with all those grid lines and squares already into that board, so it's very easy to create your dual colour chessboards.
It's gorgeous.
That's amazing, isn't it? And look how cool. Bringing in some of your gilding flakes into there, it looks incredible. So that's just a little bit of a sneaky peek.
It is a sneaky peek because you're going to want some, well, you're going to want some big bottles of resin to make this, aren't you?
You certainly are. We've got that on the show for you today. Now, these are big old bottles, these aren't they? Blimey.
They are. This is a brand new resin kit, never seen before here at Highlight Crafts. These are massive bottles, okay? 2.25 litres per bottle, which gives you a combined 4.5 litres amount. Now, this is a really simple resin to use. It is a 1-to-1 ratio, so equal quantities are used and mixed. You can demold within about 10 to 12 hours, and then of course it will have set within 24. So these were set yesterday, so they are now demoldable. Now you can, honestly, you can do so much more when you have the resin to back you up, okay? You've got the resin to support you for loads of projects. You're going to get tons out of this. It dries crystal clear. This here is one of the projects I did last night with this particular resin, and you can see how crystal clear it sets. And what I loved about this one, and we've worked with quite a few resins now, and we've tested quite a lot of them too, is bubbles can form really easily in some, and in others it doesn't really happen so much. This one, I found I got little to zero, okay? There was hardly any, and they came to the surface as it's set, which you can see with this crystal clear project. Now, you're going to get 2 massive bottles in this kit, 1-to-1 volume ratio, 2.25 litres of B and A. So they are your basics, okay? They are what you're going to use in your pots to mix. Now, the price that you see on your screen is incredible considering it's not just the resin, it's the kit.
The full kit. So if you are brand new to epoxy resin, what a fabulous starter kit to go for. And quite frankly, it's going to keep you going for an awfully long time with all of that solution there. 4.5 litres.
4.5.
Wow.
Well, we were looking, and you were in the comments saying, I want bigger bottles. I don't want to have to keep going through plastic bottles of resin. If I've got one that's only got 100 ml in it, I'm getting through it too quickly. So we listened to you, but wanted to bring it to you at an affordable price for what you're getting. And I think the price that we've managed to do this one out for you today is great, considering you're getting 2 massive bottles of resin, epoxy resin. You're also getting your giant pipettes inside here as well. These are huge pipettes, so they're going to draw up lots of resin for you to fill your molds and your detailed ones. I've never even seen one this big before.
They're huge, aren't they?
They're massive. So you're going to get your big pipettes. You're going to get a big bunch of gloves as well. So you've got all your pairs of gloves inside here. And then you're going to get your measuring cups. Now these you can of course dispose of. You can use them for resin cast and epoxy resin, but they do have the measurements on them as well, so you can do equal quantities. Extra long stirring lolly sticks, okay, so super long ones. So for bigger resin pours, you're going to have more solution, meaning a deeper pot, so you want to stir. You're also inside here going to get your flexible spatula, which is not only going to mix your resin, but of course you can use it to apply it into the mold. And you do also get your scraper. Now you can use this for cleanup and for setting. I've been using it for cleanup though, and it is absolutely fabulous. A wonderful chamfered scraper. Now, scraper, spatula, stirrers, gloves, pipettes, cups, and 4.5 litres of resin. The biggest we could find is brand new for you today.
Absolutely incredible. And bearing in mind as well, if you are a member of our Highlight Craft Club, which I really hope all of you guys at home watching are, first of all, you're going to get at least 5% off that, which is going to knock a few more pounds off that price you can see on your screens. It's taking it well under £100. Plus, and this is the bit that I always find a little bit difficult to get my head around, you're spending over £35. And although those are whopping great big bottles, which quite frankly they're fairly heavy,
yes,
you're going to get them posted to you for free.
For free. Look at the size of them. They're massive.
They are.
They are huge. There's so much inside here. I mean, few indications to read out for you as well. It is a premium quality resin, okay? Premium quality epoxy resin. It's self-leveling too. So when you're working with it within any indentation of mold, whether it's a deep one, shallow one, it self-levels on the surface. So you can pour straight from one spot in the center and it will continue to pool out and level evenly for you. It's bubble free as well. They indicate on here that it is a bubble free resin, which is a massive statement to put on the front of the packaging, okay? You won't see that on a lot of them, but it says it's bubble free. Unless you're going to use an electric whisk, which you would never use for resin, you ain't going to get bubbles in it, okay? So just nice gentle stirring, which I'll take you through at demo as well. You've got a gloss finish with this one, okay?
Ooh,
super high gloss finish in here. It's also a faster curing one too, so you don't have to wait 24 hours to demold.
Okay.
You can demold within 12, which is brilliant. As well, it's non-toxic as well. And the one thing I loved about this whilst I was crafting with it is absolutely no smell.
Wow.
It's like I was working with water. There was no smell at all.
What a difference that
No way would it. Some epoxy resins, it's really strong perfume, like it's really plasticky smell, zero odour, so that's eliminated. So you're not filling your room with any toxins at all, which we love to hear. And as well, it's crystal clear. And also, if you're going to be using this resin for outside in the garden, it's yellow resistant, so it doesn't yellow, okay?
Fabulous.
Some resins through UV light, because of course you get UV resins, but epoxy resins that's set within a curing time of like a chemical process, if outside they can start to yellow, or in certain areas of your home with temperature fluctuation, etc., you can get yellowing. This is yellowing free.
Wow, absolutely amazing. And all that product there, the starting point of your resin journey, this could be for $99.99, and that one is shop kit, and it will get you that full collection there, all those starter elements that you need to get started. So we've got a question coming in. Let's have a little look where we are with this one. Marina says, how much resin will it take to make the complete chess set?
Right, okay, great question, which we knew you would be wanting to know the answer to, considering we've got it on with the big bottles. Now, if you're going to use the chessboard, you're looking anywhere between 300 to 350 mil for the board itself, okay? You might want to mix two separate pots, so you can see here filled in with the black squares, leave it to cure, and then top it up with the second colour as a general pour over the top. That's what our lovely Jane did. And then also you've got here the pieces. Now, about 160 to 200 mil, but 160 was used for this one with some white ink inside there, and then we've gilded them afterwards with some gilding flakes, and they just look beautiful. So it's like a white gold marble finish.
They look absolutely incredible, don't they? Just amazing. Now, just to let you guys at home know, we did say we thought it was going to be super, super busy, and it's already busy on that chess set. I know we've not even looked at it in proper detail just yet, but 10% of that stock already has gone. We're literally, what, about 10 minutes into the show, if that? And 10% of that stock has already gone. That one is shop chess. Should we have a little look in a bit more detail at this one now?
Let's do it. I mean, the size of the mould, look at this. It is huge. So it's full-size chess set here that you've got. Of course, you want to cast your resin elements for all of your pieces twice. So 160 mil, you can then duplicate that for your second set. So to make a complete kit. You've got here the base with that full square. Now, I'm just going to grab the one that we've been using because Jane had a really cool idea of indicating what colours to pour into what squares. On the back of the mould, on the reverse, she marked with just a little pen, a little X here, which will probably slightly show up.
Yeah, I can just about see that there.
You see it just there? So that when she flipped it over this way, she knew exactly where to pour the colour. So she poured all the black into the correct ones. And then, once that had set, filled the whole thing with red. So mix the resin with the red marker.
Yeah.
You've then got all of the pieces. Now, these, look how detailed they are. They are absolutely beautiful. I mean, you can see the quality, the crisp detail inside these chess piece castings. I haven't played chess myself, but I know so many people who will purchase this once set and made because it's bespoke. So if someone says to you, I'd like it in this colourway, my team plays in this colour, we like this set, then you could make it for them.
That would be incredible for gifting. I know a lot of people love to play chess. What an incredible gift. You could personalise it to their colour. You could even start to make to sell.
Yes.
Offering that bespoke service where they can choose the colour, the finish. Do they want the gilding flakes in there? Do they not? Which is going to be absolutely incredible. Now, obviously we're talking all things resin today.
Yes.
But it is a silicone mould.
It is.
So could we use this with other mediums in our stash?
Yeah, absolutely. You could use it with resin cast if you wanted to, with silicone as well. You could always also go into a completely different craft if you wanted to for food crafts. Imagine this made from chocolate or white chocolate pieces on top as well. That would look really cool.
Amazing, wouldn't it?
Of course, you just want to be careful with some of your finer ones as you're releasing them. Of course, if you've got chocolate in there, it could break with something as smaller as this. But if you're using your epoxy resins, they're incredibly strong and durable. So even though they're easy release, you've got the strength of the resin there to hold it all together. I absolutely love this mould. I think it is fabulous. When we first saw this come in, we were like, really? We've actually managed to find a chess mould. It's great. And again, as a gift, Christmas gift, birthday gifts, have it all wrapped up together, and then you've got a wonderful handmade project. But I think you're going to just love these.
You certainly are. It's brilliant because it looks absolutely stunning, but it is also fully functional. So if you do want to actually use it to play your chess, of course you can do that. But if you just want it as a beautiful decoration in the home, it's going to work brilliantly for that as well. That one is Shop Chess, $39.99. It's your silicone mould chess set. But like we were saying earlier, this one has already been super busy even before we came to air this morning. So if you do want to go for this one, please do check those baskets out. Now next up, the Love Heart. We did have a little bit of a sneaky peek of this earlier.
We did.
This is just stunning. So this is Shop Heart. You're going to get your heart frame alongside your heart base for £17.99. But just have a little look at that, because that's outstanding, isn't it?
So what you get is you get 3 different moulds here. You're going to get the outer heart just here, round that runs the perimeter of it. And then you get this section in the centre, which you can then fill with resin, put a photograph on, and it has a little stopper here, which creates a thread loop for you to dangle it in the centre. So it could have a photograph, a memory, anything there. This one has just been demolded, so you can see after 12 hours, it's got a slight flex to it. But then as soon as this is cured, it'll be solid and set and rigid, okay? But I've demolded it for the purpose of the show. But look how silky and smooth and glossy this is. This is made with gilding flakes. That's what I did. Was stirred the gilding flakes into the resin before I poured it. I'll show you how to do it during the show. It's really, really simple and easy. And then these, quite simply, just lock into the base like that. And it slots in. How wonderful is that?
That's incredible, isn't it?
This on a mantelpiece would just look so, so nice. And then, of course, you can dangle the heart there in the centre or anything from the middle. You could set lights into the heart as well.
Oh, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
It would look really, really cool. But look at that, it's absolutely wonderful. And for $17.99 for 2 giant moulds, I think is a fabulous price.
Certainly is. $17.99 will get you those 2 separate moulds that come together to give you that beautiful ornament there. Shop Heart is your item code to go for that one. Now next up we have a few different alphabets, so a couple of different options when it comes to your alphabets. So we'll start off with,
let's have a look.
The one at the top, I do believe.
Oh yes, Shop 2. So this one here for you, full alphabet. These are individual moulds as well. These would be great as fridge magnets.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't they be fabulous? Because inside here as well, you get all of the, let me open this here. So you get these little acetate films.
Okay.
These ones, which will sit inside, I think they sit inside. So it's like a little sticker.
Okay.
Have a little look, peel it off here on the back. How much is this one?
This one is, it's Shop 2 and it's $29.99. We'll get you that full alphabet there, the silicone moulds themselves alongside these little stickers.
So it's like a little window that you can sit on the top, so you can seal the tops of them as well, which is interesting.
Yeah.
A little bit different. We've never had these in a mould before. Now what they are, they're like a clear film of acetate. You've got all of the variety here. Now this one here is your lowercase. I believe this one that we're looking at. Oh no, sorry, your uppercase here. This one here's your uppercase one that we're looking at. You've got all of those to spell out your own words. You can use them on cards if you wanted to, because they're not incredibly heavy either. But I love that they're all individual moulds, so you don't have to get the whole thing out if you don't want to.
Absolutely brilliant. So that one is Shop 2, $29.99, and that's for all of your individual letters. But if you prefer them as a full block, we do also have that option for you on the show. And you do get all of the numbers actually at the bottom of this one too.
You do.
This one is Shop 1, $24.99. It's the one block, but it's going to give you all your different letters in uppercase alongside your numbers at the bottom there. So if you're thinking about personalisation, this one is going to be absolutely ideal for that.
So look here, so maybe it's just going to be a house number. You're going to do a door sign, so maybe somebody you know lives at number 78. So you're going to get one of the wooden door signs or one of the resin coasters and then pop them together. And look at that, I've just put some mica inside the resin, which has given us this wonderful like glossy bronze finish, which I absolutely love.
It's amazing that, isn't it? Wow.
Look how incredible these
and they're
are.
proper like, they're proper rigid and solid. They're not sort of bendy. They're very, very well set and nice and strong.
Aren't they wonderful? I think these moulds are just fabulous. These are the best moulds. It just keeps getting better here at Highlight Crafts with all of our mouldings. Look at that. Absolutely stunning colour on there. Absolutely
incredible. If you're making things like cake toppers, these would be ideal for those as well.
Oh yeah, they would.
They would, wouldn't they? They'd be fabulous, because then the recipient could keep it afterwards as a little bit of a keepsake, which would be lovely. It could be for badges, it could be personalisation. perhaps things like door plaques for your rooms within the house. Lots and lots you can do with an alphabet and numbers in this one. And this one, as the full block mould, is shot one for $24.99. So we've got options whether you'd rather have the individuals or the full block. That one is your choice at home.
Righty ho.
Where are we going next?
Sorry, that one's no allocated.
This one.
The alphabet.
This top
The
one.
top one. Oh, I was going to say, don't I've not
know.
showed you it yet.
Now, this top one, shop two. If that's in your basket, please do be super quick and check those baskets out, because all of the stock that we have is currently sat in baskets, and as you regular viewers will know, it's not yours until you check those baskets out. So please do, as quickly as you can, get yourself through that checkout process, and you can sit back, relax, safe in the knowledge that your fabulous alphabet moulds are winging their way to you very soon. Are we going over to demo?
Should we do it?
Shall we?
Do you want to have a look at some resin
I
in
think we rather
action?
should, yeah. Let's have a little look.
Right, okie dokie. So, I mean, this resin kit, this brand new. Sophie, would you like a seat, my love? We'll can sort you one out. Right, okie dokie.
Get yourself sat
Sophie's
down.
our lovely camera operative for today's hour.
Certainly is. We've got Sophie on cameras, we've got Amber in the producing chair. We've also got Snoop also in the producer's chair.
Snoopy's here as well.
Helping us out.
He is indeed. Right, okie dokie. I did promise you as well on today's show, the resin coaster we made yesterday, we would fill this with epoxy resin. So we'll do that later on in the hour.
Is that the romantic rice papers? Oh, David, I think they're some of my favourites we've ever done. They are
Honestly,
outstanding.
out of this world. They're super nice. I'm going to put this out of the way.
I think that's a good idea. That has
Probably for the
been
best.
worrying me, that.
Right, so before you get started with your project, of course, your gloves that come with the kit, pop a pair on, okay? Put some gloves on, because you're really going to want to do that. Now, I found that for the heart and the base, a full cup of this, so 240 ml, is all that it needed to fill this. Can I just let you know as well, 240 ml to fill 2 giant moulds like this, and you're getting 4.5 litres.
Wow.
So you've used hardly any of it in that sort of respect. I mean, my goodness, you've got tons. This is an amazing kit. It's going to last you a very long time, okay? really easy to work with. Some resins can be a little bit tricky. Some need binders and all that sort of stuff in there. We don't want to mess around with all that.
Oh, no, we don't.
Also as well, that centerpiece, I filled it with some of that bronze that I did with for the numbers. So this is what comes out of the center of this heart mold, okay? You've got the little stopper that sits in there like that as it sets. So you peel this out, and then you'll put some thread through here and through that hole there, and then as it goes into the stand like this heart will then just stay suspended in the center, and it can spin freely like this.
Oh,
it's going to look amazing. Imagine a photograph being set in this one. Mel says she wants to do one of these for her wedding anniversary.
Oh, that would be lovely.
Yeah, it'd be really nice.
It really would. Now, before we get into the next stage of demo, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but
Not
I
at all.
just need to let you guys at home know our alphabet. So we had shop 2, which is fully allocated. Shop 1 is now 50% allocated. So if you want to go for shop 1, which is where you get that full block of your alphabet and your numbers, please do check those baskets out, because 50% of that stock has gone of shop 1 for $24.99.
Righty ho. So, should we do it?
Let's do it. Come on.
Okay, so we're going to go with part A and part B, starting with part A. Now, we're going to get one of our cups. Now, because it's here on the indication, I've got 240 mils. I'm going to fill it to 120 with A and then top it up to 240 with B. And then we want to mix it for a couple of minutes, okay? So, we're going to take the lids off. Always make sure you pour in one at a time. Don't do them like at the same time, and always make sure that the other one's got the lid on while you're doing it, because if you accidentally put part B's lid on part A's bottle, you might resin the lid on.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
So you want to make sure you're keeping those just ever so slightly separate, okay?
And does it matter? Do we have to do A first, then B, or could we do... Oh, easy. Doesn't matter.
No,
Fabulous.
doesn't matter. It's never mattered. I've never found it make a difference.
Okay.
Some may say otherwise, but I don't see why it would, because until you've mixed, it's literally just the symbols or the indication of what bottle is what. So we're going to fill this now to 120.
So as well, if you do have at home your scales that will do liquid measurements as well,
Yeah.
you can measure it out that way if you find that a little bit easier.
Oh yeah, you can weigh. So if you do 50 grams and 50 grams of that, you can do it in just those weights. I've got the scales as well, in case you want to have a go at doing it that way. But absolutely, just like your resin cast, when we do it and we weigh it out instead of doing it in a liquid form, like the water is the same weight as it is millilitres. There's loads of ways you can do it.
Absolutely. Just while David's pouring, I've got some serious stock updates, to be perfectly honest with you.
Okay.
I did say it was going to be busy. It's so lovely to have your company this morning, but I do just need to let you know, for shop 1, I told you probably about a minute ago, it was 50% gone. Not anymore, it's 75% of the stock gone, and this is the one where you're getting that full block with your alphabet and numbers. I know it's saying sold out, but it's 75% allocated, so if it is in your basket, you do still have a little bit of time just to get that one checked out for shop 1, $24.99. That beautiful love heart, sorry David, I know we've not got to it yet, but the guys at home are taking our advice and going for it quickly, because 30% of shop heart, $17.90. Oh.
80?
80?
Oh my goodness.
30 to 80. Blimey, David, sorry, I'm going to have to hurry up here. That's 80% of shop heart gone. And then that main kit where you're getting that huge amount of your resin for your epoxy resin creations. Shop kit, $99.99. That one is 10% of the stock gone. Yeah,
oh my
absolutely.
Goodness.
Right, quick, back over to David while we've still got a chance.
Right, okay, everybody. I just know how much you're going to love this giant kit of resin. And also what I would suggest doing is when you've popped this resin into your basket, when you go to checkout, split the payments when you get to the website, because of course this one is more of a considered purchase, but when you think about it, the amount you're getting, it's a great deal. Split your payments, do PayPal Pay in 3, ClearPay, that sort of thing. I know I do that quite a bit.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I love it, it's great.
It's
and also it means I can still get what I want without having to have that initial outlay. It makes it a little bit easier, so it's something I would suggest doing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not like you have to wait till month 3 to get everything sent out. You get everything now.
Get it.
Just lighten the load a little bit, make it easier for yourself.
Right, so part B is going in now. Now, when you start to mix yours together, so that's up to 240. There we go. Pop the lid back on. When you start to mix it, you will see the two binding together, okay? Move everything out of the way that I can. I'm using, you can use this stir if you want to. I'm using my lolly stick for this particular one, okay? Now, when you're stirring, instead of like constantly pushing down like that, you're going to pump air into the resin. Do soft circular motions with a gentle fold, okay? So if I rotate it so there's no text on the front of the pot, as I start to mix it, what you'll find is like strands inside, okay? And it will go cloudy before it goes clear, okay? And that's because if you can see over the top, I don't know if you can see in there, see this, you can see the strand?
Yeah.
It's like it's hair gel.
Yes,
okay?
it is, isn't it? Yeah.
And that is the two binding together, both compartments, because of course it's that epoxy. Now, once this is fully bound together, it will go crystal clear. If you're going to start sloshing it around and pushing this up and down as you're doing it, you're going to pump air into it. But with a gentle fold and stir like this for about 3 to 5 minutes, you'll get crystal clear resin.
Fabulous.
Now, you might be tempted as well at this point to put your glitters, your foiling flakes, all that sort of stuff inside here. Wait till it's clear. Okay. Because for one, it needs to fully bind without any interference. But secondly, you don't want to, you're not going to know how much you're going to need until it's clear. Yeah. Okay. So you want to wait, don't you? So I'm going to mix this for just a couple of minutes around here, but definitely now would be the time to get that resin kit in your basket. And we've never done one this big. Yeah, it's ever. Incredible. I've never owned one this size of resin volume. It's amazing. It's incredible to get 4.5 litres. 4.5 litres. That's so much. It's just a huge amount. It's just massive. I think the biggest one was 1.5 or 1.9 litres maybe, if that. You're looking like it's more than double. It's crazy. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, just while you're stirring, we have had a question coming in from Charlene. Good morning, Charlene. She says, what did David use to colour the heart, please? Oh, so the heart, I will show you exactly how I did it during this demo, but all I did was use gilding flakes. Now with the epoxy resin, it reacts with the gilding flakes beautifully, so it kind of like illuminates the colours, but there's no ink in here, there's no dyes. That is pink and gold gilding, okay? It looks incredible, doesn't it? It does. I mean, if you look at the base as well, you can just see in there just how flawless this resin is. And this resin is like glass. It's crystal clear, sets nice and quickly, no odour to it, no like chemically smell. Like, I don't know if you come close to it, I'm not suggesting to purposely put your face in it, but there's no odour. No, not at all. There's nothing, okay? I would never suggest to like sit there and sniff it because obviously you're mixing resin, but just so you can, there's literally no odour. No. Sometimes with that, obviously like UV resin, you get a mild odour because it cures quickly, so it does give off a mild smell, whereas this, there is nothing. I love that as well. It's fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Right, okay, so we're going to see how now we've got to the cloudy stage, so it's gone ever so slightly cloudy. That's because those are now almost fully bound together, but you want to make sure you're mixing it for the full time. If you were to not mix resin consistently or thoroughly, you can then, it won't set correctly.
Right,
You can
okay.
find impurities in it, and that's where, of course, throughout the mould, you'll have weak spots where it's not fully cured properly, and sometimes you might get a slight clouded area. So always ensure to do the full mix. You will thank yourself for doing it, especially if you're making and selling, which you can do with everything on today's show.
Oh, brilliant.
Absolutely. Whilst I mix this, do you want to share any details for any other moulds, or do you want to come back to me?
I think I better give you a few stock updates because we've had quite a few things that are now fully allocated. So just to let you all know at home, shop 1, which was your full block of your alphabet and your numbers in your mould form, unfortunately that's fully allocated. So if that is sitting in your baskets, please do be quick and check those baskets out, because like we always say, it's not yours until you've gone through that checkout process. But all of those currently are sat in baskets ready to be checked out. It's exactly the same situation with our heart. So this one is shop heart. Once again, all of that stock that we have of your heart silicone mould here is fully allocated. If that one is in your baskets, once again, fastest fingers first, get it checked out. That's the only way to secure your purchase with that one. And then finally, when we come back to our fabulous kit, which is incredible in terms of giving you everything you need to get started with your clear epoxy resin, you get 4.5 litres, which is just incredible. An amazing amount of your substrates there when it comes to your epoxy resin. So 4.5 litres, you're getting your measuring cups that we've just seen in action there, your gloves, which really are an essential when you're working with your resin. You've got your really large pipettes there, which are great for working with those larger size bottles. You are getting your slightly longer lolly sticks. You've just seen David stirring using those, and they do work a treat for that. You get your lovely chamfered spatula or sort of scraper, great for cleaning up with that one. And you do get that almost like a big knife, if you like, included as well. £99.99 is going to get you that full massive kit there, and that one is shop kit. And that is going to be fabulous for all of those resin creations, and you're going to get an awful lot out of that one. Now vase, which, oh, we've not even shown you this one yet. Oh, we've only got one left. One of these left. So this is your hexagon vase silicone mould, which is the mould itself that you can see there, alongside your 3 test tubes. You get your clear, you get your purple, and you do get your blue test tubes included as well. Shop vase is your code for that one, £29.99, but we've only got one left. So once again, got to be super, super quick on that one if that's the one you want to go for. And look how amazing that looks using some of that gorgeous black resin alongside one of your test tubes. Just makes a beautiful ornament for all those florals that perhaps you might have made yourself, or real fresh flowers or artificial flowers. It's just a beautiful piece of decor, but only one more opportunity to go for that one. Right, David, I'm coming back. I do apologise.
Come on over.
Left us in suspense there. Where are we at?
Right, okay, so we've now reached the point where our resin is fully mixed together. It's gone back to its crystal clear state. So you see, remember how cloudy it went?
Oh yeah, it's like magic.
It's now crystal clear. It's fabulous. You got a long working time with this one too. So what I'm going to do is do some different colours this time. I'm going to go into my gilding flakes.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm going into my stash of all sorts in here. I have no idea. Okay, I'm going to go with these 2.
Oh, too many choices. Too many pretty things to play with.
I'm literally going to pick them up and just sprinkle them into the top like that. Okay, you might be thinking, what a weird way to do it. Honestly, this is the way I found it works really well.
I'm intrigued.
And gently start to go around and swirl, and it breaks up inside the resin. Look at that.
It does, doesn't it?
It's starting to disperse and break up. So just gently start to push it down, mix that through, and look at how now it's all starting to mix in there with that resin, all of that gilding flake together. This is one of the most satisfying things ever with resin, is putting your gilding flakes inside them, or maybe even your glitters. Put some glitters in as well.
Yeah.
And mica powders, we've got micas on the show. They look phenomenal. We're going to do some micas later on, but I'm also going to put in a sheet of this blue.
Oh, that's a beautiful blue.
It's a gorgeous one. So I'm going to put those inside here. You'll get all of the gilding flakes on the website. There we go. And then we're going to start to stir these in nice and
Lorraine
gently.
says, I know we're showing you adding the gilding flakes while you're stirring, but she says, David, do you add the flakes to the resin before you pour it?
Oh yes, absolutely. You can sprinkle them on the top, but I would always suggest to do it whilst you're pouring. If you're adding a dye or an ink to this, you're not going to see the flakes so much because of course it might be overtaken by the colour, but I always like to add it to the resin prior to pouring the mould completely. But look at that inside there, and it stays fully suspended in it. Notice how once this is set, none of it's sunk, none of it's all gone to the top or anything. It's all completely leveled out. Literally, it doesn't move because it's that lightweight. It's not going to, of course, be affected by the sort of viscosity of the resin itself. We could put a sprinkle of mica in here. I'm just thinking, why don't we put a tiny bit of pearl in here?
Oh, that's going to be amazing.
Only a tiny bit.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what it does. We've got mags on the show for you too.
We certainly do. Just while you're sprinkling, we have had a little question coming from, where's it gone? It's run away. Oh, Sharon. So Sharon says, with the vase, which is the one that we've just shown you, is there also a mould for the test tube? So no. So when it comes to that one, we've only got one of those left, I do believe. You get the mould for the frame itself, and then you get 3 of the test tubes already included, ready-made for you. Oh, it's gone. Oh dear, Sharon, I hope you managed to get your hands on that one, because that one seems to be a bit of a pattern emerging here.
It does, doesn't there?
Got to be quick. Oh, that's looking lovely.
So what we're doing here is we're creating the pearlized, and I want to mix this through thoroughly, because look at that. We're now getting the gilding flakes sitting within the pearl. So this, of course, isn't a dye, so it's not going to give us a block colour, but I'm really liking the effect of this.
Very sort of cosmic, isn't it? Quite celestial.
Look at that in there. That looks crazy. Do you know what? I'm inclined to not fully mix it and pour it.
Like a marble. Yeah, we like that.
I think I'm going to do that in different. I've not done that one yet, so I'm going to start pouring. Okay, so I'm taking the stick out of here, and then we're going to go straight up to our mold. I'm going to pour the base first. Okay. So I'm going to go straight to the mould, and with this, because it's self-leveling, you can pour from one area and continue to let it flood over.
Brilliant.
Look at this.
Oh, it's like magic, isn't it? It really is magical.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing. We have just popped the details on your screen there. If you want to go for your mica powders, you're getting 32 colours there for $39.99. David's just used the pearl one, but you're getting another 31 colours there to play with, which are great for colouring your clear resin.
Absolutely. Let's go and start to fill the heart. So I'm going to fill it from this area here, and it should then, of course, pool out and fill the whole heart from one spot. So I've added this pearl inside here, which is going to be a wonderful soft colour, but it's going to add all of that shimmering mica to the top. Isn't this amazing?
I'm transfixed by the way that resin's sort of flooding that area. It's incredible, even just to watch it.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
It is amazing. I mean, oh my word. Look at this. And again, it's just chasing it all the way around. It's like a little river. It's all flowing. And what I could do is stop, just to let it, of course, continue to fill up.
Yeah.
Meet it this side, and now because this area didn't have all of the pearl mixed in thoroughly, it'll start to mix with the clearer one and the pearlized one.
Oh wow, there's just so many different options, isn't there? All the goodies that you have in your stash, like your glitters, your mica powders, your gilding flakes, you can start to bring those into play and start to come up with some amazing effects using your resin. It's just a great craft to get started with, isn't it?
It is wonderful. I mean, look at that. It's so nice. So again, fill up some more here, push it away. I've got a little bit left in here, so we could then...
Let's do some of the alphabet.
Let's use our letter here. Just pop that just inside here.
That's a great point, actually. If you were lucky enough to go for either of our alphabet moulds, either shop 1 or shop 2, because they're fairly small, comparatively small moulds, if you do have little remnants of your resin left, they're going to be great for using those smaller amounts up. Which is fabulous.
Exactly that. Like I've got like, I'm going to probably get 3 letters out of just what you may think, oh well, I'll discard that. Don't get rid of it.
Oh no, not when it's as pretty as this one is. Blimey me.
Look at that.
Right the most. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. So you've got 2 different options for your mica powders. You've got your shop powder or your shop mica. Either or, it's up to you. You do get different size pots in either one and different amounts of colourway. So of course do check the website and see whatever's going to work best for you.
I'm obsessed with this. This looks so nice. It's come out beautifully. I mean, wow. Look at that. And we have literally, so now these 2 very pots of resin here, you can actually still see the fill line of where it is. It's only not even half of it's been taken out. It's there at the moment on the bottle. We have filled an entire chessboard. We've filled the alphabets. We've done the heart already. We've done the heart again. I've also done 2 cats. 2 massive cat moulds in there as well. They're launching soon. They are fabulous. And they're like this big. Look how much is left. It goes so far. I'm absolutely astounded by how far it actually goes. It's incredible.
It really is.
the chest pieces as well for you. I'll fill one of these in a minute, but just to show you them being demolded, take this one here out, fold it back on itself and just pull it round, and look how detailed they are, these chest pieces. They are incredible. Shall we fill some?
Oh yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Now if you want to go for our chest silicone mould set, you do get that full large size chessboard with all your indentations, and you are also going to get all of your chest pieces as well. If you want to have it as a proper sort of playable chessboard, you're just going to mould 2 of every single one of your pieces, and it's going to create something that looks as outstanding as you can see here. Using your red mica powder to mix in to give you that lovely red sort of pearlescent look and feel to the board, alongside your white resin and your gilding flakes for your pieces. They just look so incredibly opulent, but of course you could be personalising this to whatever your style is, perhaps your home decor, your favourite colour. Perhaps you're going to be gifting these or making to sell as well, which of course you can do with all the moulds we've got on the show here. So if you want to be offering a bespoke service and personalising to the buyer's favourite colours or colours of the team that they play for, you can absolutely do that by bringing in things like your gilding flakes and your mica powders. But you get that full chessboard and your pieces for $39.99, and of course with it being a silicone mould, you can use it for other mediums if that's what you want to do. The choice is yours, but it's shop chess if you want to go for that one. But as you've probably seen already, a little bit of a pattern emerging on the show this morning. If you want to go for something, you do have to be pretty quick, because we have had literally sell out after sell out when it comes to these fabulous silicone moulds, and that one is shop chess if you want to go for your chessboard with all your pieces. Now look at the other moulds. Well, what moulds have we got left is more to the point. So both of the alphabets I do believe have gone. Have they both?
Yep.
They've gone.
I'll put one on the screen what we've got left.
So what have we got left? Oh, we've not even had a look at these yet. Let's show you these fabulous elements here. So move the vase out of the way so you can see a little bit better with our silicone mould for your Western elements. Now these launched with our fabulous rodeo rice papers that we brought you just last week, and these are your silicone moulds of all those different sort of cowboy and Western elements here. You get that lovely wood grain as a full panel, great for adding those lovely textures in. You get your little elements here with your sort of cow head, which is fabulous. You're getting a pair of your cowboy boots there with all the detail into that. I mean, the detail in there is just incredible, isn't it? Wow. Look at that. You're getting your little arrow there, which is going to be super useful for lots of different projects. Perhaps you like your junk journaling or your scrapbooking. That's going to be brilliant in all of those projects as well. You've got your little horseshoe, which is fabulous if you're doing sort of equestrian themed cards. That's going to work a treat for those as well. And you do get, which is super fun, I think you could be making these and popping a little badge on the back there and actually wearing them as a proper working badge, your sheriff's badge there. You're going to get all of those moulds as a full collection, shop mould, and it's $22.99. Of course, that's before your club discount as well. So next up in terms of what we've got left, we've got shop haul, which are our baubles. I believe these are the ones at the front here. At the top, sorry. Apologies, I'm covering it from you there. You're getting your shop haul, which is your front one here. So you're getting your 6 different bauble designs. 5 of them have your wording with your sentiments. Wonder if we can see them a little bit better from the other side. You've got Believe in the Magic of Christmas. You have got Deck the Halls. Meet me under the mistletoe. You have got Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, and that other one there. Let's have a little look. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Alongside all your wording baubles, you do also get your plain bauble. So of course, if you want to bring in all those different colourways, or perhaps bring in some of your rice papers to decorate, that one's going to be ideal for that. And then alongside your baubles, you do get 2 beautiful, really intricate snowflakes included. That one is shop haul, £15.99 for your set of silicone moulds there. We do have a similar sort of theme with this one, but just slightly different sentiments on this collection here, and this one is shop joy. Once again, 5 of those alongside those sentiments. You get your plain bauble and you get 2 of your beautiful snowflakes as well. $15.99, and that one is shop joy. Then next up we have our lovely reindeers. So you're getting a collection of 3 different moulds here. This one is shop antler, $29.99. You're getting your beautiful leaping reindeer there, your reindeer that's sort of stood just like so. You're getting a few more of your reindeers here, so another pair in different sort of stances, and then you get a further 2, so giving you 6 different reindeers in total for $29.99, and that one is shop antler. And then next, or are we going back to demo? Your lovely snowflakes. So these are your candle holders. You are getting both of these here for £19.99. They're great for your candle holders, and they are shop snow if you want to go for those. All slightly different when it comes to those 4 snowflakes. And once again, all your silicone moulds, so nice and easy to get all your items, all your castings out of the mould. Shop snow for £19.99. But I think it's time we got back to demo. So David, what's next? There's 2. Oh my goodness, you're going to have to be super, super quick on these. So you're getting 4 of your different baubles, shop pattern. 3 of them have got those lovely patterns in with your poinsettias, your snowflakes, and then you've got 1 which is your plain bauble there. Once again, silicone moulds with your patterns onto there. 4 of those, £14.99, but you're going to have to be super, super quick if you want to go for those. And look how amazing they look when you start to bring those to life. Incredible shop pattern, but once again, please do be super quick on those ones. Right, back to demo. We've not got long left. We've got less than 10 minutes left.
Oh my goodness,
Where's that time gone?
Oh, I feel like we've only just started.
I know.
That's crazy. Right, okie dokie. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to mix up another batch for you. So I'm going to use but I'm not going to use as much this time. I'm going to go with about 100. Probably don't even need that much, you know. I think I'm going to go, we'll go 100.
Okay.
Because I'm going to fill my coaster as well.
And do you recommend, when it comes to the large bottles, do you recommend leaving that foil seal over the top instead of replacing it fully?
Well, I found that it just allowed it not to flood out really quickly.
Great tip.
So it kind of created a little bit of suction on it, so it wasn't flooding the mould or flooding the cup as I'm pouring it. So I would suggest to leave it on unless it frustrates you.
Okay.
I imagine some people may want to take it away. There we are. I'd say if it were a pint of milk, I'd definitely take it off.
Oh God, yeah, definitely.
Leave off for it on. Right, anyway, so I'm going to go in with part B now. So we're going to go up to 200 here.
Now, 25% of this item has already sold out. Your shop kit, which is your large clear resin and accessories kit, 4.5 litres of your resin substrates there for £99.99. And of course, don't forget, you will be getting your club discount off that, and you'll also get free postage on that, which is pretty incredible when you're getting 4.5 litres, which is pretty blooming heavy, let's be honest. To get free postage on that is brilliant.
Oh, absolutely, it is. It is absolutely fabulous. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to fill the top of the coaster that we made. I definitely have a lot of resin here. I just realised I probably can do the inside of the heart as well.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll do that one a different colour. So each time we pour out, we can add something else into it. But I would definitely say within the last 10 minutes of the show, this could be your final time during the live hours to get hold of that resin. Definitely get it in your basket, get it checked out. You're going to love it. You're going to love being able to create so much with it. Pour it over the top of acrylic pours if you want to create a complete seal over the top, and it looks fabulous.
Amazing, because it just sort of takes away that fear of, oh, have I got enough resin, or am I going to run out? It allows you to experiment a little bit more. It allows you to have a play with all those different mixing mediums, all those different moulds. Just allows you to be a little bit more free when it comes to your resin, which is brilliant. It's like anything. If you buy in bulk, you're always going to get the best price, which is brilliant.
Well, of course you are. Now, what we're going to do is inside the chest piece moulds, if you take some foil, now you can use whichever foil colour you want to. We could go with green for these ones, a bit different, but we went with gold and white for the others. But what I'm going to do is take some of the foil, screw it up and shove it inside the mould like this. Okay, so shove the foil on the inside. Now you can use a brush or a lolly stick will be fine because it means that it won't stick to the bristles of a brush. And what it does, look, is it coats the inside of the mould like that. It just sticks to the silicone straight away. But when you demold it, it will be stuck to the resin. So put a little bit more in, go right down into the bottom of that one there. So I'm just going to pop it down into the base, or should I say the top of the mould. These are going to look so funky.
They're going to look amazing, aren't they?
Get that in there, and it'll all come out with the resin, okay? So I'm then going to take another one.
Fabulous. Just while you're doing that, I know last time we told you it was 25% of shop kit that's gone. It's now jumped up to 30%. So a lot of you now starting to check those baskets out. Now you've seen it in action and how easy it is to use, and quite frankly how much of it you're getting. So please do check those baskets out on shop kit and get yours secured and winging its way to you very soon.
Absolutely. So I'm going to pop that all in there. So now we've got our moulds gilded, if you like. So I'm going to just give this a final stir to mix it through. And I think for this one, I don't know whether to add anything to it. It's tricky.
Oh, there's just so many choices, isn't there?
There's so many. I think I'm just going to flood coat it with clear resin.
Yeah, I think we don't want to detract from that beautiful artwork, so
That's
go
true.
for clear.
Yeah. Right, okie dokie. So I think we're almost there. Mixed with that one. Make sure I've got no strands. Oh, a couple of seconds more. This is the thing. You always want to make sure you definitely mix it. Never rush it, okay? Always make sure it's nice and properly mixed. I'm going to pour this directly into the top. Pour it nice and slowly to fill. Well, and this has got rice paper in it, so it's going to coat it beautifully. It's going to like glass over the top. And just gently ease off. There we go. And that I will now completely flood coat that entire resin coaster. So it's made from resin cast, but then it's got epoxy over the top, and you can see how beautifully glossy that's going to be when that's set. I can't wait to demold that one.
That's amazing. Now, once it's set, will it be heat proof? Could you put like a warm drink over the top?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah.
It should
Oh,
be.
wow.
You want? I would say with one. The thing is with resin, and this is with most, if not all, resins, I believe, is that of course demold within about 12 hours, set within 24, but it's always about 30 days for it to be fully cured.
Okay.
So I would wait for about that 30-day period to pass before you would do something like that. So if you're making and selling, you've got a market coming up, do it about a month in advance.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you get it on your skin like I just have, always make sure to wipe it off thoroughly. Okay. In fact, I'm going to take this off. There we go, take my watch off. Probably should have done that earlier. Just to remove it. I was doing something else just before this show, but I'm just going to put this here because I got a little bit on my mat, so I don't want to keep putting my hand in it again. There we go, because I keep resting my arm there,
Oh,
look.
dear.
There we go.
We all do it.
We all do. So then I'm going to fill this with resin now into our chest piece. Now, a little tip before it's full with the chest pieces is to take the base of it and just squeeze it. And you're going to get it into all of the nooks and crannies.
Oh, okay.
You sort of like massaging the mould a little bit there, and it just gets it into all of the detail. And then you can top it all the way up. As well, I love it with resin. It's like the opposite of when you're candle making. It doesn't shrink. It like stays the exact same level as when you poured it in. Again, teeny tiny bit in there first. Squeeze the bottom to get that bubble out that we just saw there. There we are. And then fill the rest of it up, because sometimes it can like plug the air down into the bottom, so you want to avoid that happening. And these ones are going to be crystal clear. And then again, a little bit of resin just down into the bottom of the mould. Squeeze any air out and let it do the rest. There we go, look at that.
It is very quick and easy, isn't it? So even if you are making that full chest set, it's not going to be a particularly time-consuming thing. Obviously, you do need to leave it to cure, but if you do it all on an evening, leave it to cure overnight.
Oh, absolutely.
It's super easy.
So that's those three filled with 1 cup, and we've done our coaster, and then we've got our heart mould to fill the centre of this with. Let's fill this one with some mica.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go with, look at this pink.
Oh,
Use
that's
this one, it's
lovely.
going to look so good. And seeing as Lily, can we see your shoes?
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to take one off? As long as nobody, I've got socks on, don't worry, I'll take the shoe
This
off.
one mould is for Lily's shoes.
This is for my shoe.
Look at that.
They've had a lot of attention this morning. They're quite sparkly, aren't they?
Oh my goodness. I want one in every colour.
They do them in lots of different colours.
They're amazing.
They're very sparkly.
Right, okie dokie. We like a bit of pink and a bit of bling, don't we, Lily?
Pink and sparkle, you can't go far wrong.
Exactly. And you can put pink and sparkle in your resin.
Oh.
So I'm going to mix this pink in here thoroughly, swirling it through. Look at this. This is going to be dreamy.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Oh my goodness.
Could you as well, if you wanted to, just sort of marble it through?
Yeah, you don't have to put. You don't have to fully mix
lovely.
it. But this is going to be like a hot pink. Okay. So I'm going to pour this into the centre, because then what you could do is you could take this and then just do like drizzles of the pink on top of the one you'd already done, and it'll eventually just sit down and sink into it. But I'm going to pour it into the heart here.
1 minute 30?
Really?
How's that happened?
I don't know, but I'm going to fill that up to round it off for us. And then we leave that to set. Remember, 12 hours to demold. Oh, I'm going to go fill some more moulds after this show.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm with Mel, actually, but I'm going to fill some quickly before, because I've got some in the academy to fill. Thank you so much, everyone. Please don't forget to get that resin. You're going to love it. Absolutely love it. It's fabulous. And it's brand new today.
I know, it is brilliant. Right, before we close out, I will very, very quickly give you a little recap of our fabulous kits. Brand new, it's the first time we brought you bottles this large of our resin. It's all about your epoxy resin. This one is shop kit. Over 30% of this collection has already sold out and gone. £99.99 will get you 4.5 litres. Yeah, 4.5 litres of your resin. You've got your A and your B, and believe me, oh blimey, it's quite heavy that. And you'll be getting that shipped for free as well, which is incredible. Alongside your measuring cups, your gloves, your large size pipettes there, your wooden sticks, your spatula and your scraper as well. All of that is going to make your resin making super easy, and you can do an awful lot of it with 4.5 litres. That one is shop kit. If it's in your basket, please do get it checked out. Thank you, David. That was fabulous.
Thank you very much.
It's been brilliant, and thank you to you guys at home as well. Just before we go live for the next hour, please do make sure you get all those baskets checked out. As we always say, it's not yours until you check those baskets out. Mel and David, I believe, up for the next hour. So make sure you join them in about 5 minutes' time. Thank you for your company. Take care and happy crafting. Bye-bye.